Welcome back from lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing from Jen Huang, the lead designer at ASUS, as well as Johnny Shi, the chairman and CEO. It was definitely a very interesting one-on-one where we didn't even really talk about products. So we are coming back from lunch with an interview that I've been excited for all morning. It is the Samsung Wearables division. Well, actually, sorry, fashion first. Fashion influencing technology, human fit. This is Boonyang Lee. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Excellent. So just tell me a little bit about your division within Samsung.
Okay, so we are Samsung C&T. It's a family company within under the Samsung roof. We have a lot of other affiliation. And I'm from the fashion division. So we are a fashion company. We have a lot of fashion brands. We sell the garments, fashionable garments. But as a part of Samsung group, we wanted to get the synergy out of the corporation having both tech and fashion. And currently, we have this whole changes in the wearable industry. So we wanted to take a move.
Absolutely. Out of all the I guess divisions or different things you see within tech, you guys really, to me, are wearable.
Yeah,
because you're actually wearing them.
Exactly.
You're making textiles and garments. And we're actually going to kick this off with an amazing demo.
Of course.
Yeah, because we actually have a surprise model here.
Woohoo! Amazing, right?
Thank you so much for joining us here. And so, can you tell us what exactly is going on with this? Because there's some great looking garments here with tech integrated.
So this is called Body Compass. It's actually the product name for Samsung C&T Fashion Division and Samsung Electronics collaborated in developing smartwear. So we wanted to make the smartwear that is really functionably as well as fashionably wearable. So it is a bio shirt that senses your bio signal and gives you the fitness coaching throughout the app. So yeah.
So can you tell us about the garment itself? Because like I've been kind of very interested in this whole wearable thing. It's not only about having pieces like this in there, but that the fabric is also kind of an intelligent. It's about body wicking and maybe sensors. Can you kind of explain some more about the actual shirt?
So the shirts, they have 3 different sensors. So ECG, EMG, and respiration sensor. They are all made with fabric, and they are connected to stretchable conductive thread. So it's still a part of garments.
So the actual sensors are in the weave of the fabric.
No, it is the fabric sensor is attached to the shirt.
It's attached to the shirt. Okay, like places like this, or is this just fashion?
That's for the fashion.
That's for the fashion.
And in a
sense,
it has some functionality as well. So it has this high density, so it presses you while you're working out. So it's a sort of compression wear.
Compression wear. Okay. So what demo are we going to be seeing today?
So what the Body Compass does is it gives you the fitness coaching on your exercise.
Okay.
And should I show over the phone? Can you see it?
Sure.
Okay, so it has ECG and EMG sensors, ECG and respiration sensor on the chest area.
Okay.
So they can measure your heart rate and breathing, respiration. So you see the circle in the middle here? It gets bigger. That means he's breathing in. And it gets smaller when he breathes out.
Okay.
Right? Can you see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And there are EMG sensors on the bicep area in each arm, both arms. So it turns. I will tell you about the feedback later.
Okay.
So this arm part turns to yellow when his muscle moves, his bicep moves. So you see the yellow color and the excellent. What does it mean? It means he did a great job in doing his muscle exercise.
Oh, okay.
So, when you're working on your muscle, you need to breathe out when your muscle moves to maximize the exercise effect. So he's getting excellent. That means he's building up his muscle in the right way. But when he gets bad, let's see what it gets.
I see.
All
So
right,
I
he
hear
got
you.
bad.
I hear
He
you
got-
breathing out instead of in.
Yeah, so he got bad when he
okay.
breathed in while his muscle moved. That's a wrong way to do the muscle exercise.
Oh, I see.
So this app can guide you on
Yeah.
muscle exercise, so you can maximize your exercise effect. So
Very
that's
interesting. Very interesting. And I do love that the fabric feels so good.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are expert in garment making, so we have deliberately selected all the materials, design, and put together into this smart wear body compass.
So can you tell me a bit about the Samsung fashion brands? Because I thought that maybe Samsung had only been making clothing lines for about 20 years, but you told me it was actually 50.
Yeah, it was almost 50 years. So we started with textile manufacturing back in 1950s, and then we naturally moved on to suit making.
Suit making.
Yeah, we have pretty strong portfolio of menswear brands.
Okay.
And one of the brands is Logadis, is selling in Korean market. That's another one that I will show you later.
Yeah, we actually have
Yeah.
another demo coming up in a
And
minute.
We have like ladies wear as well. I'm wearing one. It's a
okay.
very unique design with two different
Yeah, they're very
line of
cute.
trouser. It's called Kuho.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have bags and other. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we take a look at some of these? Well, so here's
Okay.
here are your trousers.
Yeah, my trouser have
Ah.
two different. Yeah.
Oh,
Different.
okay.
It's very unique. It looks like skirt and the pants at the same time. It's one
Yeah.
of my favorite things.
Yeah, it's definitely very cute, and I've seen the style in a few different fashion magazines. Excellent. So we also have a few bags here.
Yeah. So this is the next item that I want to show you.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
It's called OnBack. That means it helps you to stay on every time with your mobile phone.
Oh, okay.
So what it does is it has the wireless charging module inside. You see
Oh.
here, right here. So you
Excellent.
can charge your bag just by putting your phone inside in the pocket. And it's just fashionable clutch. So you can just bring it around. And
Very nice. So we have it in a gold color here, and then we also have it in a hot fuchsia, which
yeah. And we have
I'm
three
fond of
oth-
this color.
Yeah, we have 3 other colors, but I
okay.
just brought 2. You can come
Perfect.
visit us at the Samsung
Visit us
booth.
at the Samsung booth.
Yeah.
That's actually where I discovered all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I decided to take a tour through the booth, and I had no idea about the Human Fit project.
Yeah, and this is for like men's one, men's organizer.
Oh, okay, like
you
a
see
men's
the
organizer.
pimple here? It's another our brand.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this is for the man, and you can take a better look at this for the module. That's the notes. You can carry
Excellent.
notes for your
I
meeting.
love the use of paper in here because as much as I have all the kinds of electronic devices,
know.
I still love
I
pen
need
and
to
paper.
write it
I need to
down.
write it down too.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah, so
Excellent. So this is a men's organizer, and the
Yes.
smartphone goes in here for the wireless
Let me
charging.
show you. So what you need is you don't need a charging cable. You just need this small magnetic, beautiful gender.
Okay.
And when you need to get your phone charged, you can just slide in here.
And there it
See?
goes. Actually
Okay.
charging up
Yep.
there.
It's getting charged.
Perfect. So let's just do that one more time for a close.
Okay.
Oh, and you actually feel a bit of like a little bit of a traction there, where it kind of like locks
so
in.
it has the magnetic, so it guides your phone to get a better contact to the
Yeah,
module.
there we go,
Yeah,
and then it just
they're
starts
getting
to charge. Excellent. That's very convenient to always have a charged phone. That's always a good thing.
And it's very like easy to carry. So
Excellent.
let's say you are going to a meeting. You just bring it in, and you don't have to bring out your cable. You just slide in your phone in here.
So, what are the plans for these for release in a global market? Are these just for Korea?
It's for the Korea at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, we are embracing some like other functions as well. So, and we are also looking for the opportunity to go global.
Very nice.
Can I introduce some other functions
Oh
as well?
yeah, absolutely.
I'm so
yeah.
proud of
You're
it.
so proud of the other. Oh, let's see them all.
Yeah, so we have this mobile application. So I just plugged out from the module. It tells
Yeah.
you like how many minutes you have charged.
Oh.
And you can check your phone battery capacity as well as the back battery capacity, and it tells you how many times you would be able to charge your phone. I got like 1.5 about.
Yeah.
And you can also set the alarm for the low battery. So if I set the app that I want to get the alarm below like 30% of my backpack, then it will send the alarm. And sometimes you forget your phone. And you're like, oh, where is my phone?
It happened to me yesterday, actually.
I know. So you should get one.
I should get one.
Yeah. And when I click this module twice, it sends signal.
Oh, I see.
So you can find it under your sofa, table.
So can you show that little feature for the camera again?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a button.
Yeah, there is a button in the module.
At the top.
Here.
Perfect.
So I click it twice.
Perfect.
See?
And then
you get the alarm.
Kind of starts beeping and vibrating. So perfect.
So you can get it even though you put it in a mute or like vibrate.
Oh, okay.
So it's an emergency fix for your.
I don't know how many times I've had my phone on silent and gone, gosh, darn it, I don't know where I'm going to find that.
That's how we are focusing on in developing wearable. We want to focus on the consumer and what they want, what they need. So we don't want to force the technology into fashion, but we wanted to start with the fashion and what we would be able to add value to fashion consumer.
Right, and that's why it's the Human Fit project, Fashion Influences Technology.
Yeah, we call it Human Fashion in Technology.
Fashion in Technology, okay. You know, one of the interesting things that I've seen at IFA, and IFA to me is a very interesting show because it's very much focused on the consumer and like what the consumer wants to buy, and it's very present. And the thing that I found a little different than any other show that I've been to this year is about how, well, the Germans are so use case oriented.
I know.
Yeah, the Germans are like, what's the use for this? But here at IFA, a lot of the wearable technology, there's so much now. There's so much everywhere, and a lot of it you're thinking, why? But more so than other shows, I've really kind of seen that use cases coming first, and this is finally this is happening, and I think Samsung as well with the S2 smartwatch. This is a device where I had this aha moment. You know, where of course you should use the bezel as the main form of interaction, like. Like why didn't any other company kind of do this? And it's really kind of exciting to see Samsung have this like a Tizen platform and very use case first, very finally a beautiful watch. Sure. I mean the other watches were fun. If you're fashion first, then you know what I'm talking about.
We are fashion first.
Yeah, absolutely. So can you talk a little bit about the journey of trying to be fashion first, about approaching designing these kinds of gadgets?
Okay, so we've been started about like 1.5 years. We started with the R&D team actually within the company. We've been looking for the opportunity to differentiate. Okay. So as a fashion company, design could be one thing, but there are many other ways to make differentiation. Yes. And fabric and development R&D was our key to get the differentiation. And among all the R&D area, I would say, I was devising the strategy for the R&D, and then this wearable technology was one of the key driver or key trend within the fashion industry. So we were committed to bring out all the energy under the same like Samsung company. So we thought we could be the leader in integrating fashion and tech because we know both. Right. That was the beginning of like starting this initiative. And the one thing that we really wanted to impress or focus was to start from the fashion perspective. We didn't want to start with the technology because I am one of the normal consumer. So I don't want to use high-tech, complex, sophisticated gadget. I just want simple solution in my daily lives. That was our focus. Yeah, absolutely. So we started like looking for the opportunity, what we could do, and we talked to fashion people, tech people, material people, and I've been like going around all the tech show all over the place, and we've been designing, developing key concept. So we come up with 3 themes at the moment. It will be changing because the market changes so fast. Of course, but at the moment we have mobility, fitness, and lifewear.
Okay.
That means mobility. You use smartphone all the time. When you move around, you want to be connected. So we wanted to provide some value in relating to the mobility lifestyle. And the second, fitness is the most actively developed area in wearable technology.
Right.
So we wanted to make an effort in developing something wearable, really wearable in fitness area. And the third is lifewear. We are making like clothing for every day. So we wanted to make wearable clothing for everyday life. And then while doing that, we can add some more like fun impact or convenience, just a little bit adding new value to consumer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to this day, it's kind of been, as a woman in tech, I'm an early adopter,
Okay.
of course. But at the same time, I'm not willing to wear my boyfriend's watch. You know, like I feel like I need my own kind of, you know, personal style and fashion statement. And I'm not a watch wearer. So moving on to a watch that's much too big has never been something that I've been into.
Understand.
Right, so I think we're finally in an interesting place where the technology is getting a little more seamless, where we can actually have like a fashion-oriented kind of product that isn't too outrageous. Yeah. So we oh, sorry, go on.
I just wanted to share you a story about developing OnBack.
Oh, sure.
Because it is started with the like ladies' clutch.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of women employer within the company, and they carry this clutch.
Okay.
So they have limited space here.
Yeah.
You just like put your wallet, some cosmetic, and that's all.
That's it, yeah.
But girls are using a lot of Facebook, Instagram. They are running out battery so fast.
Yeah.
So they are like finding some cafe to plug in to get charged. So we wanted to solve that problem with a fashionable way. That's how we started building up the OnBed. But we couldn't really accept the ugly cable in the bag.
Right.
So that was
I'm always forgetting.
Yeah, I know. And it broke. It broke so easily. So you have
it's
to
true.
So that's why we came up with this solution to eliminate the cable. So it was the like breakthrough moment for us. Like why should we have to have cable in the bag?
Right.
Is there any other way to eliminate it and offer more convenient way to get charged?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you wouldn't be bothered to carry extra battery and cable in your bag, but it's just in your bag. So that was the beginning of the story. And I think that tells a lot for the fashion industry, how to approach to the problem and solve it for consumer.
Excellent. So now we have another surprise guest. Here in the studio, because you've actually mentioned that Samsung has been making suits for a very long time, which I didn't know about. But we have really a beautiful example over here of a Samsung suit.
It's a smart suit.
A smart suit. So thanks so much for taking the time to join us. So can you tell me all about your smart suit? And thanks again.
Of course. I heard you guys were talking about the Human Fit collection already. So this is basically the idea that the smart suit is it guts as well. So it's about to combine fashion and technology. I'll give you a short example. The suit is tailored by Rogatis, and it's a Samsung CNT fashion division. So we have this app, which is coming with the suit, and the smart buttons on its sleeves. So I give you a short presentation what these...
For sure. Let's just wait till we can get the close-up here. Now, let me just tell you about the weave of the fabric. It's actually really nice and soft. It's one of the first things I noticed from the show yesterday.
Yes.
So here we go with the demo. So you can tell us about the application.
Okay. You have the ability to make some pre-settings with the app. So, for example, you'd like to have your business card on your smart button. So you just save them on your smart button with sending the information right on smart button. So you tag your phone and it takes the information. So next time you are getting in a conversation with someone you'd really like to change business cards with, the information is saved on your smart button already. So you just need an NFC-able device.
Which is pretty much all of them.
Yes, definitely. For example, this is your device, and you'd like to have my business card, or I would like to give you mine.
Okay.
So you just have to hold the smart button against
there
the
we go.
device. Okay.
It says connected to Samsung.
We show it
device.
to the camera. Okay.
Oh.
Is it better? Maybe.
Yeah,
So
definitely. There we
it
go.
works like this, and now you have all the informations. We just preset it on the app as some contact on the phone.
Perfect, perfect. Now, how comfortable is this suit to wear?
I sleep with it like Barney Stinson.
We have expertise in textile.
Okay, like just like Barney Stinson, I love that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to show us this demo. So now, one of the most interesting things that I learned yesterday when I first saw the suit was that I asked, "How much is this button?" And you were like, "Well, we're not selling a button. We're selling a suit."
Of course.
And I thought, what an interesting concept. Very interesting. So can you tell me a little bit more about how that came around? Because making a button is making a button, right? In which maybe you could sell lots, but selling a suit's almost a different
So
thing.
we are not a button maker. We are a fashion company. So Smart Suit, actually, that button version is our first version.
Oh, really?
So it started with smart concept, not for the IT. It started with fabric itself. Fabric was one of our key differentiation factor. So we have expertise in fabric manufacturing, textile manufacturing. So we wanted to deliver comfortable suit that will help businessmen to do their business smart. So it's stretchable, like flexible, waterproof, wrinkle-free. So it was like
wrinkle-free. This is the bane of my existence with the traveling.
And you have touched the fabric, so you know how great it is.
It's really nice and soft. This was one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned, that we could kind of show the fabric, show the weave, and how nice it feels in hand.
Yeah.
And if he's sleeping in it, it must be really comfortable.
Yeah, so that was the beginning. We started with like fabric differentiation, and then when it comes to the third version, we started integrating IT. So we started with having NFC chip inside of your pocket.
Yeah.
So when you like slip in your pocket, like smartphone into the pocket, it will turn to the mute. So that was the beginning. Yeah, so that brought a lot of attention in the market, in fact. But when we further look into the consumer experience, we found taking your phone into the pocket wouldn't really activate the NFC, because phone has different NFC location.
Right.
Each phone has different ones.
That's true.
So it wouldn't really contact.
Yeah, it wasn't working for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we thought it further. What if we brought the NFC outside so you can see the contact?
Oh, that's why the sticker is on there. Oh, okay. So you can.
Yeah, where could it be? And then, button, you can see it. You can see your phone. The contact is very easy.
Yeah.
So we started to find the technology to make it into the button, and then we worked on developing the concept, because this app is for the smart businessman. So we wanted to deliver.
If you want to show the camera, we can see it again. I mean,
simple way.
Yeah, it's very simple. It looks really nice. And it feels nice as well. Like it has a nice. I don't know if you can see this on the side, but the metal is almost kind of like a textured metal. So it's not just like a plain kind of around. It's actually kind of got some really nice accenting to it.
And we also have another version with the plain black color for those men who prefer to have the normal button.
Right.
Yeah, because it's for the formal occasions. So you might want to just look formal.
So is this going to be on sale in Korea soon, or is it already on sale in Korea?
It's going to be in the market within 1 month.
Within 1 month?
Yeah, and then we are going to keep expanding the application. So we will work on the color design and more further application, because once you understand the technology and the key user experience, then you can build on from there, expanding more application, and you can listen to the consumer and getting their insight, and we can build up from that.
Excellent. So actually, I'm going to be in Seoul, I believe, because Samsung's having their SSD conference towards the end of the month.
Okay.
So I haven't got confirmation that my plane ticket's bought yet, but I've had the invitation. So I'm actually hoping to be in Korea around the 21st or 22nd. So I'm gonna actually buy a ton of Korean beauty products first.
Of course.
Of course.
You should.
After I do that, then actually I'm gonna definitely get some names from you of like different brands that I can check out
sure.
that are made from Sense, because it's Korea is such an interesting market, because more so than other markets, there's an acceptance of play. You know, like you couldn't necessarily start with the smart suit in the U.S. because people wouldn't. Like initially have this openness, whereas the Korean market just seems to be a lot more flexible.
Yep.
So what's it kind of been like when you look at launching into the Korean market versus launching into the world? You know, like they're two very different.
So I guess from the fashion industry, I see some characteristic, I would say.
Yeah?
It's really difficult to go global if you want to keep your taste.
Okay.
So we started from Korean market. So that was the main market at the beginning. And if you want to expand the apparel into the global market, then you have to make a compromise into certain flavors across the world. So we are still knocking on the door to the global market, but I think rather compromising in flavor to go global, this wearable could be the key to add more extra value to deliver extra value to fashion consumer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
We hope
your take on it is actually very unique, that you're going use case first and not necessarily technology first.
Yeah. So if you're offering this key value to consumer, then you might be able to make other compromises although still delivering the key value to consumer. That's our
Excellent.
That's our plan, hopefully.
Perfect.
So we are here to explore opportunity to go global.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Well, we'll definitely let you know what the feedback's been from the chat, because I know that everyone's been I've been promoting this interview all day, so I know that we've got very excited people to kind of check out this very interesting intersection between fashion and technology. So Boonyang, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and bringing your amazing models here to the studio. So we're going to be taking a short break, and we'll be back with some more very interesting interviews. And Sasha will be taking the reins after this.